Hello, Virgo. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to spend a little bit of time in your space with you today. I really appreciate that. My name is Dawn, and today I'm going to be doing a new moon reading for you that will be taking you through the lunar cycle. So we're starting with a new moon, which is all around setting our intentions for things that we would like to set in motion and things that we would like to come to fruition, as well as manifesting, right? It's a powerful manifesting window, that new moon energy. So we're going to draw some tarot to begin, and then we're going to draw oracle cards to get clarity around the tarot that comes forward. So we'll get right into it here, Virgo. And we have, okay, so we're represented here. Very good. We have the Prudenzo. Mind and heart in harmony with intuition. Trust your heart and all will be good. This is the High Priestess energy represented by the moon. So how perfect is that? So right now you're sitting in this great space where the mind and heart is in harmony with your intuition. Trust that and all will be good. So right away, you know, that's leading towards a really good outcome because your energy is aligned, you're connected, your source channel is open, so you are co-creating, you are working with source and spirit in order for things to manifest, and that's always so much more powerful. You know, when we set our intention together with the universe, it just works and comes in and helps us to create those results. Then this is followed by the sheer water, air. Remain free and independent while accepting counsel from a perceptive person or teacher. And this is Queen of Swords energy, Virgo and Libra. So perhaps a Virgo or a Libra. But remain free and independent while accepting counsel from a perceptive person. So you are all lined up. You've got that freedom and independence because you're connected and you know what you know. Remain open to someone who is in the form of some kind of a teacher or a guide for you, perceptive person that can give you some ideas to add to whatever it is you're looking towards manifesting, because you're in this really great window of opportunity here. The octopus water, victory through cleverness and knowledge. Knight of Cups energy, Aquarius and Pisces. So victory through cleverness and knowledge. It just keeps getting better and better for you. Like, this is really fantastic, Virgo. It looks like you're energetically in a really good place and you're in a really great space for setting your intentions and manifesting, and perhaps working with someone else who has some sage advice for you. So stay in line with yourself, definitely through this cycle, but be open to the wise sharing, the wise guidance from a teacher or a person who's really perceptive in your life. And they could be someone that you've met already in your life, or Virgo, it could be someone that's coming into your life in this next cycle. And then whatever the situation is that is most prevalent for you right now, the strongest in your mind, that you're working with in this cycle, then this is a victory that you will achieve through that knowledge and that success. And we have Tanit, through bursts of creative energy, you fulfill your potential. Artistic inspiration and perseverance, creativity. So this is kindness, completion, Empress energy, and under Venus. So the Venus is all about the love, right? So you've got some creativity that is opening up, Virgo. This could be creativity in any area of your life, although as for Virgo, it's general, so you will need to be specific about how it pertains to you, but you are in a super great manifesting space for this to happen. It looks like you've done some work before arriving into this lunar cycle, so that's really fantastic that, you know, it's well within your grasp. And taking a look just at this, it's coming to you by, you know, these bursts of your creative energy, your inspiration, and then sticking to that. So keep a journal, perhaps. Write some things down as they come to you. As quirky as those ideas seem, Don't worry about that. Just write it down. And then you can look at them later and use your wisdom and your guidance to, and your knowledge to help you. Or use this person that's going to come into your life or is already there to help give you some guidance with regard to what that is, okay? So we're gonna pull some oracle for you to dig just a little bit deeper, Virgo, into these messages and see what this manifesting lunar cycle has for you in this new moon energy that we are sitting in right now. And that one wanted to come out, so we'll let that come out. And let's see how we can achieve and what this might be pertaining to. Okay. All right, we'll draw 3 more cards because one popped out. And we always take those because that's spirit saying, pay attention. Okay, very nice. Shungite, detox your life. So this suggests to me that you've been doing that. Mind and heart in harmony with intuition. Trust your heart and all will be good under the moon sign. So this suggests to me that you have been detoxing your life, that you've been doing a lot of work to get yourself set in this portal of time right now. And that may have been intentional. Perhaps you follow the moon cycles and you do that inner work and you, you know, you're on that kind of a journey and you were aware and it was intentional. Maybe it wasn't intentional, you know, maybe just through the subtle unconscious influence of the universe or subconscious, you know, influence of the universe. It's just bringing you to this space where you're in a great place. There's some balance there. Now, if this doesn't apply to you, then maybe it is that you need to do a little bit of detoxing and get your mind in harmony with your heart space. But the feeling I'm getting is that you're already there, is that you're ready to go. And then coming here under remaining free and independent while accepting counsel from this perceptive person or teacher. So possibly a Virgo or a Libra with the Queen of Swords energy. Feed your creativity, Carnelian. So Carnelian's all about creativity, luck. It's a great manifesting stone, you know, to be completely honest. It has a lot of power in it that way. So you're supposed to make sure that you are feeding this creativity. So we've had creativity come up twice already here. So somehow within your creative space, either co-creation with spirit or in collaboration with someone else, you're going to have these bursts of ideas that are going to come forward for you, Virgo, and pay attention to those in this cycle. You know, maybe set the intention that you're going to be open to these new creative bursts of ideas coming forward within this lunar cycle for you. And then coming forward here, we have the octopus water, victory through cleverness and knowledge, Aquarius or Pisces perhaps. So this victory under that, Malachite, it's time to transform. So absolutely, you need to stick to it, whatever this is for you, and it will be different for every Virgo that's out there, you know, because you're all individuals under one sign. There's so much more than your star sign, your sun sign, that affects who you are as an individual spirit. So this is suggesting that you've got the success for whatever this is. The success is there, and it's time to transform. It's time to step into that. So if you've had some discomfort, if you've been a little misaligned, Virgo, with your head and your heart not being in alignment, you know, if that's the way this applies to you, then what you're being told right now, or what's being suggested to you right now through the cards, is that it's time for this transformation, and that it's going to be a success for you. Sorry, my mind is going faster than my words can express it. I try to slow down here. So that's fantastic. And then under this Empress energy, through your bursts of creativity, again, that creative energy, you fulfill this potential right here. So your artistic inspiration, creativity, and perseverance is what's going to support you with this. Aquamarine, go with the flow. So you do need to persevere, you do need to push through and stick to the intention that you set. Stick to that intention and make tiny, tiny goals, you know, each day or each week to get towards that final goal. And just go with the flow of however that shows up for you, because this often is, the go with the flow is often about having a certain outcome in mind. You know, with Virgo, sometimes we get caught in the mental body and the thoughts can take us away from that alignment. Although it feels as though you are aligned, you know, just stay in that alignment, because your success will show up in ways that you don't necessarily perceive or that you're not aware of. So go with whatever comes up. If there's some creative thought that comes into your head, or this learned person coming in to support you and work with you has a suggestion for you, you know, maybe go with that. It might not be the clear direction that you thought you had in your head, but so often we arrive at an outcome and the way we get there isn't what we had planned, but it's even better than what we had planned. So be patient and be open to that flow for that to happen. All right, Virgo? So we're going to now connect in. We've connected in with Gaia. Now we're going to connect into the bird energy, the flight. So let's take a look at some of that and see how it rounds out. I just want to make sure they're all fully shuffled, Virgo. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a great, great cycle for you. Okay, so if you're making notes, remember you can pause the video at any time. Use it as a tool to help you manifest, because this is not about me. This is about you. And this is about what you are creating, intentions that you are setting. And all I'm doing is possibly giving you a little bit of direction or opening up your perspective. So make sure you use it, you know, as an interactive tool by all means. Okay, so we're going to pull some of these feather cards and see how they line up with our messages. Okay, so staying balanced here. You know, we've got that, we've got the High Priestess energy, mind and heart in harmony, trusting in your heart and all is going to be good. Detox your life, make sure your heart is clear. And that leads us to grouse, embracing the power of dance and movement to access your highest guidance. Okay, so that's possibly suggesting, even through detoxifying your life, that maybe it's time to take a little break and to have a little bit of fun. You know, listen to some of your favorite music that uplifts you. Listen to some high frequency energy music to help you connect in more deeply to the universal energies. You know, get yourself flowing and just let yourself go. What is that, like dance like nobody's watching, so to speak? Dance like nobody's watching, or just get out and exercise. Get out, go for a walk by the lake. But there's something to do with, you know, the physical body being in movement, as well as your emotional and your mental body being in movement right now. We need to have that balance, that harmony, you know, so that's rounding out this message. And then we have Carnelian, feeding your creativity with staying free and independent with your own process, but be open to advice here, right? And we have Goose, your dreams and desires are calling you to action, and your journey begins today, and that's a beautiful message to get. So you have what you need. Whatever this situation is that you are intending to manifest, or this project, or this person perhaps, whatever this is for you, Virgo, you know, it's time. The time is ripe, and it's good for you to do that within this energy that you are created. Not that you are, that you have created, and you have it. Just remain open to other perspectives and advice, but the time is right. Like, the time is good to move forward with that. And then under the energy of the transformation and the victory through your cleverness and your knowledge, we have Peacock. Inherent wisdom is emerging at this time. Watch it and ready yourself for a rebirth. So how much more perfect is that? It's lining right up nicely with the energy of this card, Virgo, with both of these cards, because you've got Time for transformation, victory through your cleverness and knowledge, and then your inherent wisdom is emerging as well. So that is these are leading you towards your transformation, right? This energy here is bringing you this result here. So you've got that success. You're coming into that space where you're using your knowledge, you're using your wisdom, and it's time to shine like the peacock. It's time to express that energy. And then we move forward here to bursts of that creative energy. And Virgo, we've seen this throughout the reading about that creative expression. That coming forward is going to help you fulfill your highest potential, and your artistic inspiration, your creativity is what's going to help you get there. Going with the flow, so being flexible with what that looks like. So don't get yourself fixated on what it looks like, and be able to go with the flow. And Nuthatch supports this one. Stay grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to you. So see, look at that. That's fantastic. You've got this new knowledge that's coming to you, and you're using that knowledge to bring about your success in this lunar cycle. And it seems like you're in a very good space energetically for that to, for you to set your intention and for that to come forward for you. So that's really exciting, Virgo. You know, and if you're just a little bit out of balance, perhaps, bring yourself back in line. Do a little bit of meditation. You know, just do something guided if you need to. Listen to some meditative music. Listen to your heart space, because it talks to us all the time. And, you know, bring yourself back into that alignment. But again, I'm feeling like you're in a really good space, and you are very much aligned for those of you that seem to be coming through in this reading. So we're going to draw a couple numerology cards, and I really want to shuffle these up for you just to round out the reading and connect everything. All right, so Virgo, what are our rounding out messages today? My goodness, the cards are really sticking. Okay, Virgo, what have we got? Okay, so we have forgiveness and intuition. So if there is any imbalance, if there is any disharmony happening, then, you know, it may be surrounded around forgiving yourself or another for something. And perhaps that's where the imbalance lies there. So focusing on forgiveness throughout this lunar cycle, and being able to release that stuck energy that's in there, right? Because that stuck energy is really all about those emotions, or the residuals of the emotions of experiences that were traumatic, that need to be released. That energy sits in us and it gets stuck sometimes. And when we don't forgive, that's a low vibration, you know? So we want to raise that vibration so that this no longer holds on to us, whatever these situations or memories are. It's time to forgive for yourself, to open yourself up even that much more and create a more clear channel for yourself. And 22, master number, intuition. So you've got to rely on your intuition, and that came forward as well. Going with the flow, using your higher knowledge and intuition, that came through in several places throughout your read. So just that last anchor for you is to make sure that you use your intuition, Virgo, and don't overthink it. Be connected right here. Stay in balance with your heart and your intuition, and use that intuition to help guide you towards this success, this really great window that you are in right now. So we're going to end the reading for your new moon, intention setting and manifestation into this next lunar cycle with a high frequency fractal image card. And I will read that message directly from the book, as it's very clear for each card about what that means. And we'll see how it reflects with the rest of them. I usually read this at the beginning of each reading as a focus of energy. This time I decided to do it at the end because I wanted for that lunar message to come through clear on its own, and then we'll see what the direction is. Number 35. And it's absolutely a stunning image. It's very beautiful. Look at that. So Virgo, it is time to take off your work hat and let your hair down. Didn't we have something about movement and creativity all through here? And, you know, with a dance, and that's fantastic. So celebration. It's time to go have fun. Sing, dance, play and be wild. Really let yourself loose, which sometimes Virgos don't do. Let go of the stresses of your daily life for just a little while and get out and enjoy yourself like you used to before you grew up. Your heart needs this, your mind needs this, and most importantly, your spirit needs this. Get out there and celebrate life, celebrate pleasure, and celebrate being you. So, that is fantastic. What a beautiful space you seem to be in right now, Virgo, and you are ready to set those intentions and to get that manifestation going in this cycle coming forward, this lunar cycle. So this is your new moon reading for July 20, 2020. And I thank you again for joining me. I'm so happy you let me come into your space today and share. And if you got something from this, if you enjoyed the format and the style, please like and subscribe. Share it with others so that I can share with them as well. Thank you again for joining. Have a beautiful new moon, and remember to live big and shine bright. Until next time.